Ready? Let's do it again. Looks like we got a Ferrari out on track already. So tonight's our Tuesday night realistic division here at IUF1. So realistic division, just once again, we got our slower drivers in the league and some of our faster cars. And then vice versa, we got some of our faster drivers in the league and some of the slower constructor team's cars. Just to even the playing field just a little bit, just to make the racing a little tighter for you. No one wants to see a long, boring race. Looks like we got a Ferrari, McLaren, RB, and a kick. So that might be Godly coming around the final corner. Looks like it's a little cloudy during qualifying here. So Godly only needs one outlap. If I had to place my bets, I think at least half of the grid might opt to do 2 outlaps before they put in their hot one. But Godly says I only need 1. We're gonna stay on board with him as he sets the tone for everybody here. An obvious purple first sector, and second sector, and third sector. Oh, for a second there, I thought he was going in the pits. Alright, so Godly starting things off. 108.7. Looks like we had a Red Bull. I think that's a McLaren. I think that was Nico. Nico comes in 9.2. So both Red Bulls out on track, both doing their hot lap. That's going to be Blake and Sub-Zero. I think this is Rocket. Yep, Rocket coming through, but he's just now starting a lap. We have a kick coming through. That might be Snipes. Yep, Snipes comes in, takes P2 off by about 0.09 off of the pole. Snipes coming in with that 8.8. Just behind Godly with that 8.7. Looks like we got Sub-Zero coming around. See what time he can put in. Sub-Zero. Ooh. Oh, he's on inters. Disregard. Disregard. Nothing to see here. We got Rasha in the Williams going through the middle of Sector 2. Trying to throw down a lap here for us. I think that was the Mercedes of Cuse there, trying to get out of the way. So Rasha comes in, just squeaks in pole position, and he'll come in with a 8.73. Just 0.01 ahead of Godly there. Very impressive from Rasha. Bear in mind, this is realistic division, so equal car performance is off. So for someone to put in an 8.7 in a Williams and outclass a Ferrari, some good stuff. We got Fitz starting a lap here. Nico coming around, finishing his second hot lap. Trying to improve. I think he might have improved. I wasn't looking, but regardless, stays in P5 at the moment. Okay, so Snipes also putting in extra fuel, doing 2 hot laps on the same tire here. And then closely right behind, I think that's MFG in that Ferrari, putting in his first lap. So Snipes does not improve. MFG across the line right behind his teammate. Only about less than a tenth separating the top 4. Fitzy here coming around the final corner to start his lap. Hamilton coming across, putting in his first lap. Hamilton takes the top spot by about 2 tenths. Hamilton and that Haas coming in with an 8.5. I think Rasha actually still out on the same set. Is he coming in? Or Rasha trying to take that spot back. And he does not get it. Georgie just now starting his lap. Along with Black Spartan going through turn 1. Amaru also. And Blake, we got several cars in Sector 1 all starting their first hot lap of the qualifying session. Georgie coming through, taking the top spot by about half a tenth. Coming in with just about an 8.5 flat, or just under rather. Got some cars crossing the line. I think that's Black Spartan coming in, taking P8. Got Sub-Zero starting another one. Amaru, I think with that 11.4 might tell me that might be his banker lap there. I think the next car through is going to be this Ferrari of Godley. Godley getting a little bit of a tow there from the McLaren. So Godley not improving, remaining in P4 at the moment. And then Amaru just barely squeaks by and overtakes Georgie for pole. 8.46. I think this is William coming through. No, that must have been Snipes. Alright, who's coming down? So MFG's starting one. Who's right behind him? That is Nico. Also starting a hot lap, trying to get a tow. A little cheeky. That's going to be Gary diving into the pits there after invalidating. We have William coming around the final corner in DRS, trying to get his first lap into this qualifying session. William settling for P4. ABT gets his first banker lap, I think that's what that is. Okay, we got Snipes here. Coming around, currently sitting P9. They'll come through, jump up into P3, the 8.5, just half a tenth off of pole. Really close from our top 5 drivers, only 1/10 separating first to 5th. MFG crossed the line P5. Nico right behind him, followed him the whole way. Nico P8. I think that's KBT coming through. KBT coming through. 8.3. Good stuff, good stuff. I did not have that on my bingo card. Did not. Alright, just under 6 minutes to go left in qualifying here. Still got a handful of cars out on track. Everyone should be wrapping up their stint here. Probably within the next minute or so. So who's this? Nico coming through. He's starting a lap? I can't tell. Man, who is on a lap? I cannot tell. Gary might be. I don't know. He was at 60% crossing the start-finish line. I really can't tell. Alright, Blake comes through, gets his first lap time in. P15 for him. Black Spartan might be on one. Hard to tell. His battery's set to medium. Might be trying to save it for Sector 3. Sub-Zero coming through. Just under 4 minutes left to go. Okay, so he's coming in. Nico trying to improve in the middle of Sector 2. So almost 3 minutes remaining, so a lot of drivers still sitting in the pits waiting to maybe go out one more time here. Alright, who's that? Nope, nobody. Mercedes. Alright, so Q's starting one. Who's in the kick? Is that William? William coming through, trying to improve. William goes from P8 to P2. Just 0.01 behind pole position. Amaru out there on the track trying to improve. Q's out on one as well, and Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero coming through the final corner. Okay, no, he's diving in. Sub-Zero dives in. That's gonna be the end of his session as he retires. So Mario coming through. Oh. No, that was his teammate. That was Rocket starting one. Rocket. Ooh, not improving. So we have a Haas of Hamilton starting one. Is that Gary? No, not Gary. There's too many blue cars. Can't tell who's who. An Aston Martin, I think that's Blake. Starting one, we got a kick coming through. William. Then we got a Merc, that might be Fitz. Fitz starting one. Both McLarens. Both starting their hot lap right behind one another. So KBT out in front of Fitz. Both teammates maybe trying to work together. KBT maybe trying to pull them along here. A Ferrari coming through. MFG making up one spot. I think this might be the Alpine of Gary. Nope. How many blue cars? Gary's starting a lap. I got a Haas coming through. Who's that? Hamilton? Hamilton comes around, takes pole away from KB. 8.3 flat. Rasha having to settle for P9. Blake crossed the line. Does not improve. Black Spartan jumps up to P4. We got a kick coming through. Not improving. Do have Fitz coming in, improving. Jumping up to P6. And then here come both of the McLarens coming through. We got KBT and Fitz following closely behind. KBT not improving. Nico remains P12. Georgie, Purple Sector 2, coming around the final corner. Who's he being followed by? I think that's Gary and Rocket right behind him. Georgie finishing up qualifying session. Georgie will take pole position at 8.15. I think we're just waiting on MFG here. Slowly but surely, old man. Slowly but surely. Yeah. And Michael, if you can hear me, you're the only one on track that hasn't finished, so you're not impeding. So that's gonna wrap up qualifying for us here at IUF1 for our realistic division here. So KB thought he had it, but Hamilton and Georgie thought otherwise. It's always good to see a full grid of 20 drivers. Always a good thing to see. That's going to do it for qualifying here. Realistic division, we got Georgie taking pole by about almost a 10.5 over Hamilton, and then closely behind, followed by KBT. Then we got William, Black Spartan in P5, Gary P6, Fitz in 7th, followed by Omaru, Snipes, MFG, Rasha, Nico, Godly, Rocket, Q's, Sub-Zero, Blake, Irish Bull, Nutter, and Dante. So it looks like we got 3 reserve drivers here tonight. That's going to be Irish Bull, Nutter, and Dante. Once again, reserve drivers not allowed to qualify here as they don't have a full-time seat in this division, so not able to qualify, must start in the back. Only advantage there is you get an extra set of softs. Because do remember the season for season 10 of IUF1, no hard tires allowed. We're going to give our drivers about 4 to 5 minutes here to get their strategies in order. And then we'll resume racing momentarily. Don't go anywhere. Oh, looks like we're going. Alright, lights out. DRS enabled. What? Excuse me? Why is everyone ghosted? Oh. Well, contact there from Rasha and Nico, battle for P9. Harry has left the session. Not really sure where to keep my eyes. Everyone's in one big train, all the way from 1st to 15th. Oop, I see a little bit of a pass here. Why is DRS active? Looks like we're gonna have an early pit stop from Nutter. Probably wing damage there. Oh. So it was cloudy in qualifying and cloudy on race day. Let's get some details up here. See where everyone's at. Alright, looking at position change at the end of lap 2. Dante up 5, Irish Bull up 4. Several people up 2 positions, not too much going on there. Looking at tire strategy. So almost as always, everyone's starting on the softs. I think we only had 3 victims choosing to start on the medium. Rasha back here weaving. In a good way. In a good way. And everybody knows the tail up here. Looks like we might have a position change here. Oh. So Georgie getting around Hamilton there, but right after the start-finish line. Black Spartan dive bombing into turn 1, making some contact with William there. ABT slipping through the gap there. Looks like someone back there ran a little wide. Well, for the most part, until this train starts to separate here, it's going to be kind of boring. Oh. Georgie finds himself flipping up. Oh, we're going to have 2 cars going into the barrier there. And that is going to be the Aston Martin of Black Spartan. And maybe it was Snipes. Might have made contact with him there. And if, yeah, it must have been Snipes and Black Spartan collecting each other and going off. Just before the final corner there. Oh, nope. Only a handful coming in. So we're gonna have this. Ooh, what was that? I saw that, Blake. Ooh, Blake with a 10-second. I don't know if he just picked that up. He completely cut turn 1 and turn 2. Gary's AI put on hards. Whip. Everybody that came in opting to throw on the mediums now. Everybody currently on medium should be able to do medium. Hence, we don't have any safety cars. So Gary opting to retire. So 9 drivers opting to stay out during this early lap 4 safety car. If I had to put money on it, our top 9 drivers should be maybe trying for a one-stopper. Everybody behind the top 9 technically on a one-stopper, because I don't know if you really count a safety car pit as a pit stop. I mean, it's kind of a freebie. So we should be resuming racing this lap, maybe? Yeah, it should be going green here. Come on, safety car. Turn those lights off. Turn off that light! Alright, there we go. If you ask, you shall receive. So it looks like we're resuming racing here. Hamilton's going to lead things off. ABT jumping a couple of spots by staying out. Oh, it looks like we do have a car off track. Might have been William there. And Nutter, I'm not sure. Ooh, that's gonna sting. We've got a little bit of a dive bomb here from Snipe going down the inside of Blake. Now William, Snipe's teammate, going down the inside of him. That's what she said. Oh, Q's getting a little loose there. Oh, Q's getting a little bit of a left tap from the Red Bull. Now the Red Bull getting a little left tap from the kick. I think I saw a piece of debris from someone's front end, not sure whose. So Blake coming in, fixing that wing. Followed by Snipes coming in for a second time. Also a wing change. So DRS opened this lap. And we have a new race leader. ABT up at the front. I'm sure it's not going to last long because there's going to be plenty of leapfrogging going on. I see a lead change here. Hamilton taking it right back from KB as they leapfrog each other. Oh. Georgie almost colliding into the back of KBT there, going into the braking zone of turn 1. Oh, someone went off. That's Amaro. Not sure how many places he just dropped down to. And Amaro dropping all the way down behind the train now, down into P15. Looks like Hamilton able to keep EBT at bay there, going through the front stretch DRS. Not sure if ABT is going to try to make a move here down into turn 4. Looks like he won't. Everybody kind of congested here in the middle. Nobody can do too much racing really with one big train going. The McLaren of Nico trying to go down the inside of Alpine of Irish Bull. Irish Bull doing a good job of trying to avoid the contact. But no harm is done there. Georgie might be trying to get around KBT. And Hamilton. Hamilton getting double overtaken. EBT back into the lead of this race. Ooh, Hamilton all over the back of Georgie here. Went through turn 4 and 5. Still all over the back of him. We got some side-by-side action going on behind with the Ferrari and McLaren of Godley and Fitz there. No overtaking happening between the two though. Man, we are just congested. Oop, wrong way. Oh. I don't know if that was lag or what that was. I don't know what I saw. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know what's going on with Williams' car, but I'm glad he ghosted, or Q's would have plowed right into him. Okay, yeah, that's what the issue is. So William disconnecting there. Oh. Got the Mercedes of Fitz going off. spinning to the left, coming out of turn 1 there. Fitz finds his way back on track, right behind his teammate Cuse there. Cuse kind of avoid contact there with his teammate, picks up the penalty, cutting the corner down into turn 2. And we're still one big long train. Not much racing can be done when everyone's in a train, so hopefully, as long as no safety cars come out, once people start coming in for their pit strategies, might start to actually see some racing happening. And Nico gets around Irish Bull there. Ooh. Nico going a little deep into turn 1. Might have cut the corner into turn 2. The Alpine of Irish Bull down the inside, getting a better exit off of turn 3. Nico and Irish Bull side by side. Irish Bull playing it safe, backing off before turn 4 there. Ooh, Rocket getting passed by MFG. Those are just love taps. Man, no one can do anything. In the next, probably, maybe even this lap, we might see a pit stop. If I had to put money on it. No. Oh, we got a Ferrari going off. That's Godly going way deep into turn 1 there. He'll re-enter safely though, not in front of any traffic. We got some moving around here in our midfield here. Rocket getting passed by several cars. Fights off Cuse though to keep his position though. It looks like some of our 13-lap-old soft runners starting to lose some grip there and starting to fall off. Now I've had to bet some money. I think Irish Bull, Fitz, and Godly, all 3 are going to pit. Got the parlay going. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. I think William deciding to DNF on track. So hopefully his car pulls away. Alright, there's one. Oh. Lost my parlay. Damn it, Fitz. You're supposed to pit. The Rocket in no man's land. No DRS. Cuse gets around. Almost still side by side here. Battle for P8. Cuse will stick it though. Ramp up the order here. Look at the battle for P1 between the top 7 cars here. KBT still out in front of everybody. I haven't even been paying attention if they've been leapfrogging or not. So 5 drivers still out on track on those 14-lap-old softs. 3 of them being the 3 leaders at the moment. Whoa, got a late dart into the pits there from Hamilton. And Rasha follows close behind. Might allow Sub-Zero to catch up here a little bit with no traffic in front of him. Only 2 drivers yet to pit. Let's start to see the, ooh. Good strategy come in. MFG eager to get around these two drivers, hopefully hoping that both of them pit here. Surely both of these leaders pit. Okay, so KBT and Georgie follow each other into the pits after 15, 16 laps. And the softs, Nico and MFG going side by side through turn 1. MFG's going to stick the landing though. So we have another, or new race leader here. See where KBT comes out. I could think KBT and Georgie very nicely are going to slot right behind this traffic here. A little bit of an undercut happening with the Hamilton, Russia, and even Irish Bull. Battle for the lead. Hamilton technically in first, even though he's in P8. Hamilton maybe hoping that his teammate Dante on 8-lap olds can back everybody up so that Hamilton can just pull away here. Might see some expert class level defending from Dante as he lets his teammate on the fresher tires pull away from everybody. Ooh, we're gonna be too wide. Like Georgie and KBT and Irish Bull and Rasha. All going through turn 8 side by side. Dante still defending out in front. Hamilton up to almost 4 seconds of a gap to his teammate. Ooh, KBT dive bombing into the final corner. Locking up. That's going to allow Georgie to get through. But Dante did some good defending there, but it's going to have to come to an end. Dante coming into the pits now. The Hamilton up to 4.3 seconds lead. Oh, and we have 2 cars going off. It's going to be Omaru and Nutter. Now we got a retirement from Snipes. What's going on? We head back up to the front now. So the gap to the provisional first, Hamilton still 4.4 seconds. Not too much changing there between Hamilton and Rasha. All these guys up here at the front on some pretty old mediums now, getting there. It's definitely starting to show. I think that was Sub-Zero. Yeah, Sub-Zero and that Red Bull diving in, coming in. Be throwing on those, if he has another pair of softs. Let's see. He's gonna Sub-Zero opting for another set of mediums. We hop on board with Irish Bull once again here. Hamilton's still pulling away, 4.7 almost. If Hamilton ends up winning this race by more than 5 seconds, I would say Hamilton owes Dante a beer. Oh, that's Godly. Godly coming out of turn 8. Oh, so probably wing damage, but not DNFing as so it did look like Godly tried to reverse. This car definitely not moving. It was completely stuck there in the grass, up on that wall there. I think he might have either had no choice but to reset the track, or maybe the game reset him for him. Oh no, AB. Oh wait, why is KB way back here? What happened? KB, I don't think I would have pitted there. I think I would have stayed out. Anyway, we resume. Nico getting the short end of the stick there as Q's and George with DRS both overtake him easily. Is there another car spinning out? What am I looking at? I think that might be Blake. MFG, please tell me you have a set of softs. Please. I can guarantee you're not going to finish on those mediums. Hughes getting around George here. Ooh, Rasha cut down the gap to the lead, 2.3 to the back of Hamilton. Not much going on right now. Most of the field pretty separated. But just almost 12 laps remaining. 16 drivers remain. Dante getting around Nutter, both on similar tire strategies here. Might see both of these cars leapfrog back and forth here over the next few laps and maybe even the remainder of the race. Rasha gap to Hamilton, now 1.6. Slowly but surely. But don't call me Shirley. Goose on the back of Rasha now. Still gap to Hamilton, 1.6. Hughes might be able to lead the charge here to hunt down Hamilton. Gap closing to 1.5. Hughes on 4-lap-old softs here. Gap now 1.3. Please pit. Please pit. Please pit. Oh, Michael, what are you doing? No. No. It's not gonna work. Don't do it. I don't even want to know what your tire wear is at right now. Unless you can cross your fingers, hope and pray. Safety car. Nope, that didn't work. No, I thought maybe it'd come out if I said it. Oh shoot. Hughes gap to Hamilton, 0.2. What did I miss? I didn't even pan away. I was focused on Hughes the whole time. Shows how much I really pay attention here. I don't think we're gonna see any more pit stops, Michael, from anybody except MFG, who's still currently in the lead by 4.5 seconds. But I mean 8.5. 8.5 seconds is closing and fast. So Hughes around Hamilton there. Hamilton had the comfortable 4.5 second lead, but just got taken away from him. So, well, can't technically say we have a new race leader because I'm not sure yet. Honestly, I can't believe MFG's not really losing too much delta to the car behind, despite the tire disadvantage he has. Oh, who's in the pits? Huh. So it might be KBT trying to go for fast lap, but he's gonna come out right in front of our leaders here. KBT is gonna be a ghosted car. Well, Michael, just a heads up, they are fighting behind you, so that does help. But man, you gotta nurse those tires. Hughes to go around the outside of Hamilton. Or not like he had a choice there. Hamilton doing a good job trying to defend the inside. Hughes getting around, going into turn 1, but looks like Hamilton's gonna get it right back, going into turn 4. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh, it's Blake. Carry on. How is the delta still 7 seconds? This doesn't make any sense. I just don't get it. Man, I can't believe it. ABT coming through sniping. Hot lap of the race. Don't think anyone's going to be able to beat it unless someone goes into the pits. Ooh, Georgie and Cuse make a little bit of contact in between turn 4 and 5 there. So might be on a little bit of the crossover between these 9-lap-old softs and 14-lap-old mediums. Kind of hard one to tell. I want to say 14-lap-old mediums might be better right now. Rasha getting a little loose coming out of turn 2 there. Kind of interesting seeing Hamilton have to defend off Rasha and Georgie, who are teammates. Kind of reminds you of Max trying to defend off both McLarens or something. Like no different. Four laps remaining in this race. Gap to MFG now 4 seconds. I still don't understand how Michael's doing that. He's got cheap. Ooh, piece of wing there. Not sure whose wing that was. Had to find out. So that's the end plate of Rasha there. Rasha going from P3 to P6 real quick. Three to go. Gap to MFG 3.6. Only caught him by 4/10 that lap. Gap now back up to 3.8. They're battling really hard for the battle for P2, I guess. Nobody really trying to work together. They could easily catch up to that Ferrari in front. But I guess they don't care. 2.5 laps remaining. I'm on around 2 to go. 3-second gap. Ooh. And I think that was a valid corner cut. Ooh, oh, Nico almost trying to make it 3 wide. Decides to back out. Let's Hamilton and Georgie try to duke it out through the first 3 corners. Nico making contact with Georgie. Nothing Georgie could do there out of DRS. Nothing Rasha can do but sit in P6 and hope something happens in front of him. Four sectors to go. Gap 2.7, 2.5. One lap to go. This battle for the lead might actually end up just being a battle for second. Ooh, as Georgie makes it 3 wide going into the braking of turn 1 there. Georgie and Nico might be in P2 and P3, but both drivers with time penalties. Half a lap to go. The gap to MFG now just 2.5. Don't know if there's going to be any last lap attempts here. Anyone's got any juice left in the tank. Holy smoke. Well, MFG, sorry I doubted you. I don't know how you did that. Hats off to you, good sir. I seriously don't know how you do that. I don't even care about how everybody else finished behind him. 32 laps? That's some serious gourmet shit right there, fella. It looks like Hamilton P2 and Russia P3. Solely because of the, I forget who it was, 2 cars in front of him finished with a penalty. Well, that's gonna do it. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Like, literally, the battle for P2 was not even as impressive as 32 lap old medium. Come on, game. Hurry up. I guess I won't see the rundown of who finished where. Yeah, I guess not. Well, there you have it. So that's going to conclude Tuesday night Realistic Division IUF1. Thanks for tuning in or rewatching. Appreciate it. We'll be racing tomorrow night, Tier 1, the best of the best. Broadcasted by yours truly. So same time as tonight. So tomorrow night we got 6:30, Tier 1, IUF1 at Brazil. See you there.